kind of surreal because 4 years ago, I didn't think I was gonna be where I am right now. It feels good.
I feel like some weight has been lifted off my shoulder. Just being able to say like, I did it. Like, I did it in 3 years instead of 4.
My mom, she gets emotional whenever she thinks of like me graduating because I am the first person in my family to get their undergrad.
I came to college to kind of be a better person for my parents, get an education for them as they didn't get one, to also improve myself.
I didn't know if it was possible because I didn't have the money for it.
So my mom, I remember she would mention to me like how the United States is a land of opportunities. I feel like that's a common saying, but it is true.
I've actually gone to Mexico and seen how the conditions are over there. It was a lot of cultural shock and also made me see the privilege I had being here. Because many over there don't even have like food. Some of them don't even have like shelter, and like that could have been my life.
I kind of started ECU with 2 parents, but then my dad got deported freshman year. For him to get taken away from me like that kind of blew my mind, especially.
Even though my parents wanted to help me, they couldn't because of language barriers or because like they didn't understand how to.
Being with other first gens definitely makes it easier because we're able to help each other out and work towards the same goal of graduating college and moving up in life.
After this master's program, I would like to go straight into the med school.
I got to shadow a podiatrist. I got to talk with the patient and he was telling me how he could have gone anywhere, but he always comes to him because of like the way he treats his patients and shows how much he cares. I felt drawn to it. I could see myself doing that in the future.
I want to be a bilingual doctor specifically in family medicine because I see the need.
Whenever I was sick as a kid, I know that I wasn't the only Hispanic person there, but the interpreters would not come but like every hour or so. Even though like all of our symptoms or diseases were the same, like for them to even view us was like an hour or 2 or longer to wait to even get it like seen. And I just kind of inspired me to leave and be a physician to hopefully not have it to be that barrier between patients and like doctors.
I'd never seen myself like as a trendsetter when it came to education. Hopefully we're able to inspire people around us like family and friends to do the same.
I have a younger brother. He's thinking college is not for him. I'm telling him like if he comes to ECU or if he even decides to go to any like college or university, that I will be willing to help pay for his college just to motivate him. I think he can do it. He has all these possibilities that other people can't do it, and I just don't want him to waste away his like opportunities.
Actually, I have a sister. She's already here. It made it easier for her to come because I already kind of knew the process, so I helped her through it. I'm like, she's not gonna have the struggles I had to go through.
To first generations, I think my message would be for them that, it sounds pretty cliche, but like they can do it. There's really no barriers. As much as people want to put barriers, those barriers are there to be overcome, not to be stopped at. Look at them as something you might have to jump over and go around, maybe have to drill a hole through the wall to get through, but they're not for you to be stopped.
I get just emotional, like my eyes are getting like teared up, thinking back of all the challenges that, that it took for me to get to this spot. Just like personal life and academic wise, like I've definitely come a long way and I'm excited to make my family and friends proud.